Hi. So today I want to talk to you about the perils of the very seemingly innocent footwear flip-flops. So at this time of year, lots of people decide that flip-flops are a good thing to wear. They look pretty, they're easy to slip on, and they're comfortable. I've yet to meet a podiatrist that would actually endorse anybody wearing flip-flops for any period of time. Flip-flops are fine for literally flipping from the pool to the sun lounger, from your hotel room to the pool. Short distances, absolutely fine. But if you're going for long journeys and you're walking any distance, and more importantly, if you're already somebody that suffers with your knees, ankles or back, then you should be avoiding flip-flops really. They're not great for you. The reasons that we tend to say that you should avoid flip-flops is the fact that they have no arch support, so there's nothing to stabilise the foot within a flip-flop. And your natural foot pattern when you're in a flip-flop is to scrunch and hold onto your toes or the toe post as tightly as you can. So all of your toes are gripping for dear life to keep that flip-flop on your foot as you walk along. That causes all kinds of trouble and tensions within the feet. It can trigger plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendinopathy, and that's just two things off the top of my head. Also, really interestingly, for those of us that suffer with our lower back, is if we think about L5, the main lumbar vertebra, the big lumbar vertebra, there is a root nerve that goes directly from L5 right the way down to your toe. And again, if you're in class, you'd have seen me nagging you about using your toes and mobilising your feet and getting that big toe moving, which was taught to me by Claire Mockridge on my course about alignment. So something I feel really passionately about. But of course, if that nerve root travelling down to your toe is constantly on tension because your big toes are gripping onto those toe posts for dear life, that is going to have a repercussion all the way up that nerve root to the back. So as somebody that has back pain, wearing flip-flops for extended periods of time is just a really strange thing to do. It's a really difficult thing to avoid if you love them, but it actually is just going to trigger, aggravate or exacerbate problems for you. I'd be really interested in your comments about this one. I weaned myself off of flip-flops many years ago when I walked 2 miles down the road from a friend's barbecue back to my house, and then suffered the worst case of plantar fasciitis that I think I've ever had, simply from that walk and that gripping of my toes. So that's when I started my journey exploring the impact that flip-flops would have on the body and the mechanics of the body. So please give me comments and let me know what you think about this. And if you do have knee, ankle or back pain, I would strongly suggest that you avoid them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.